Hi, I'm Crystal.
And I'm Tara.
And I'm Donuts. And you're listening to the Rom-Com Detectives.
Welcome to Rom-Com Detectives, episode 51, Sex Words with Friends. Today we'll be talking about the fourth episode of Lucifer Season 2, Lady Parts. This episode originally aired on October 17, 2016, was written by Jen Cao and Sherry Elwood, and was directed by Ben Hernandez-Bray. So we're going to start by giving you guys a little introduction to our consultant for the week, Donuts. Why don't you give us a brief fandom background? Just to note, though, I think I met you in the LuciQuiz, right?
I think so, yeah.
Probably in like 2021, so like 5 years ago, and now Donuts
lies and slander. That was like a year ago, max. Just like 2004, right? Like
Well, yeah. So we met in the Lucy Discord. And I was actually a latecomer to the fandom, right? So I think that I remember seeing like Lucifer advertisements in like 2016 or whatever, and I thought that show is not for me. It just like did not resonate. But over the pandemic, so right as season 5A was coming out, I saw like a very spoilery clip from 5A, like a teaser. And it just really interested me. And so even though I knew where the show was going to end up, I really wanted to know how it was going to get there. And so then I started watching, and, I was at home on a computer all day. So I found the Lucifer Reddit and Lucifer Discord, and it was just really captivating.
So what was the spoiler that you saw?
So the spoiler that I saw,
I will bleep it out. But
yeah, because from The Mentalist, it's like we need to protect people that haven't seen things yet.
Yes.
So I saw the clip where Chloe shoots. I knew that we got there. I just didn't know how.
Interesting.
What was it that got? How did you get pulled in? Because you didn't watch it until later, Crystal.
I just started it randomly, and I had no idea it was a cop show.
Oh.
I started it, and I was like, "Oh, this is a police detective show." What? And then it's just, how can you not get drawn in by the pilot, right? So,
but I totally had the same, because I had the same experience where I remembered seeing it advertised and was like, no, not, even though I actually really do like all of the elements, but for some reason I was like, it's going to be cheesy. I don't want to. And then mine was also a spoilery thing. Like, it was like a gift set that I saw on Tumblr or something. And I was like, oh, excuse me, did I not know that this was going to be something? And then I started watching it, and I think was literally 10 minutes in and was like, oh, why did I not know that this was the background? And so, yeah. And then I watched, it was just before season 3 started. So I watched the first 2 seasons in like a week, just in time for season 3 to start. And then I was around for the whole drama of the cancellation and the sackcloth and ashes and weeping.
That must have been such a wild time.
It was a wild time. It was.
I feel like there was something about maybe like the original promos that felt very like Lieutenant Diablo-y, right? Like that's what it felt like you were going to get. And it's just not how it is at all.
No. I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where like they didn't do it justice in the lead up. And then later I was like, I'm sorry, there's wings? What?
And the devil in therapy? What?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, so.
Okay, let's get to the case briefing. Victim, Daria Mitchell. And
technically also Naomi.
True.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. There's 2 victims. And then the cause of death, or both of them was poison. I feel like it's accidental, right? She didn't mean to kill. She said she didn't mean to kill them, even though she was acting pretty jealous and petty.
Yeah, she had bad intentions, just not murder intentions.
Yeah.
Just minor sexual
drugging
assault.
and I know.
You know, that's fine.
Literally selling your friends.
Just selling your friends to the highest bidder, not death. Come on.
She has a spot in hell no matter what.
Yes.
Oh, this lady. But yeah, so guest stars, it's so funny because I just did the Castle season finale or season 1 finale with Nyosha, and the guy Robert Picardo, he was in that episode and he's from The Mentalist. And when we were talking about it, we were like, where's this guy from? Wait, he's so familiar. And they were like, oh, he's Jason Cooper from the Visualized cult in The Mentalist. And, okay. And then so when I saw him on this one, I was like, oh my God, there he is again. He's on all three.
I knew him from Star Trek.
Yeah,
so.
Star Trek. Yeah, he
was not a creepy, pecker pick man at all. So like, what happened to you, sir?
And that accent too, it was kind of bad. But yeah, he's the holodeck doctor from Star Trek. And then there's Anne Layton. She played Lily. She's from Grimm and Criminal Minds. She's been in a lot of procedurals, including both Hawaii Five-0 and Magnum PI. There's Donovan Stinson. That's the bartender guy. And it's kind of funny because his actual name is Donovan and his character name is listed as Donovan. So I guess he was just like, I'm an extra. I'm going to just name myself.
I was made for this.
He looks familiar though, and I don't know if I've seen him in anything, but he just had like this face where it's just like, I've seen this guy in something, but I don't know what it is. But he's been on Supernatural and Ghost Wars. And then the guy who was Davis, he's played by someone named Kiko Ellsworth, but his name on IMDb is listed as Ise Luleko Ma'at El O. I don't know what kind of name that is, but it's such a cool sounding name. I was like, I gotta mention that anyway. But he's been on Dexter and General Hospital, and he's been on 302 episodes of a show called Port Charles. So yeah,
that's how he pays his mortgage. There we go.
All right, let's get into the episode breakdown. It starts with two friends. They crashed their drone in the woods near Griffith Observatory, and I got a kick out of that because the last time I went to LA, I went up to Griffith Observatory, and so like I remember walking up the hill and everything, so I got to see like the whole wooded area that they're supposedly in.
Mm-hmm. Was there a dead body?
No.
You didn't get the real experience.
Was any of the greenery as green and lush and Vancouverish?
No. Damn it, Leroy.
I'm like, yeah, that's not LA greenery. That's not. That's what I see out my window.
Yeah, I mean when they get to the scene, I was just like, wow, this place looks very nicely hydrated.
Well, it rains all the time in LA in this show, so totally different weather conditions than normal.
So then the show takes us to Lucifer standing in Linda's office. He's got a new phone. It's his new toy. I guess the department gave him one for being a consultant. And he's been playing sex words with friends. And so I had never done this before. So I opened an incognito window and I Googled whether that's an actual app. And I think it's just some kind of variation of the game that he had made up for me. Because I didn't find anything.
Well, there was Words with Friends, wasn't there?
Yeah. So I think it was just like he had told Maze, we're gonna make this our own little version.
Yes.
They had to only which I find even more hilarious. So the theme for this episode with Lucifer is distraction, the thing that he can't let go of because he just takes this from Linda in the worst possible way. And it's just, I forgot to look at her couch. No couch change, right?
Oh no.
It's the dark gray couch.
Oh.
It might actually I don't remember
because it changed in the first episode, right?
Yeah. So. It definitely, I think it might be still the same couch as this season, but definitely different from before.
We're gonna have to pay better attention when she starts to use it with Amenadiel.
Yeah. I don't think it's a pull-out bed couch anymore.
Which is probably for the best because she couldn't handle
In
that.
your therapist's office, it's maybe okay to not have a bed couch.
Just thinking about the poor people who have to come in and sit on it after. I'm just.
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh, Linda.
Okay, but she's trying to tell him that sometimes people who are in crises create distractions. And she asks about his mother, and he's like, "Oh yeah, everything's fine. I've got that all sorted." So I wasn't really sure what he was getting so distracted about. Like, I understand. Is it the thing that Amenadiel keeps talking to him about the
Yeah.
whole thing that like God's gonna get pissed at him?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that in general, like he just wants to like move on, right? Like everything's fine now.
Mm-hmm. He solved it, but secretly he knows he hasn't really solved it.
Just
Or-
like how he solved his therapy early.
Exactly.
It never gets old when Linda can sense that he's about to like torpedo their session, and she's like, "No, no, no."
She had a good no in the no. That's incorrect.
Yeah, she says, I did not say that. I did not say that. He's like, I did. That's
I'm
good enough.
brilliant. Just, this guy, he is. Oh my god.
I wonder if she keeps track of like the number of sessions where he just stays till the end, because I bet that the ones where he doesn't outnumber the, like, I mean, you know, she's a therapist. She's going to charge for the hour, but
notes, right?
Still, she's like, and this time he lasted 5 minutes before he came to the wrong conclusion and left. I will charge him triple.
And for the gummies that he took too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did not hesitate to just
he like full on grabbed the
handful.
whole like literal handful.
Yeah. I think this is, we understand why we never see them again. She's like, well, that was a failed experiment.
I can't afford this.
It's like the M&M experiment with the child, but with Lucifer.
Yeah.
He can't even hold off when she's in the room.
No. And he wouldn't be able to. That's, you know, no delayed gratification there. None. Zero.
At the crime scene in the very green woods of Griffith Park.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing on his phone and Chloe's like, could you focus? And he remembers that she's dealing with divorce and moving into a new apartment. And she's like, well, I'm a big girl and I need my space. And I like this little interaction, like the way that it's timed, where he like starts asking her, well, name 3 friends that you can go drinking with right now. She's like, and she says, Dan is not on my list of drinking buddies. And he just appears out of nowhere.
Because that's his suggestion. He's like, and it can't be me, your kid, or Dan.
Because Chloe would take Trixie out drinking.
She might. I mean, she's forever leaving her child somewhere alone by herself.
And I mean, if like she leaves her with Maze is going to give her a drink, right? So
Mm-hmm. Like
Maze would totally take Trixie on girls' night out too.
To teach her how best to, you know, beat up the bullies.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Gotta start young.
This is how you break a pool cue on your thigh. Proper technique. You gotta show her how.
Keep your
right?
thumb on the outside. Don't.
They haven't ID'd the body, but they find that she's got a stamp on her wrist, and Lucifer identifies that as something that you get at a nightclub, which is funny because it ends up not being a nightclub. It ends up being a sex club. And I was just like wondering, like, why would they actually stamp their hands at that kind of party? It didn't make sense.
Party.
Yeah, it didn't make sense in the end. I just feel like if it's that select, that they would just know everybody that they let in, kind of thing, you know. But I guess they just had to leave
That
him
would
there
make the
somewhere
plot fall apart. So
I'll shut up now.
Stop pointing out the plot holes, Crystal. God, you're such an editor.
I can only nitpick certain things, right?
Yes, that is an acceptable nitpickle, though.
But they find I didn't understand this part. They find an abandoned Uber vehicle, and so they track down the driver and they question him. But why was his car abandoned near the body dump?
Why was it abandoned? And then Dan says that the vehicle was registered to Uber. And Chloe's like, well, Uber doesn't register to the car; it registers to the like. Chloe instantly picks up that like the logic doesn't make any sense, but just rolls with it. And like identifies the driver in like 10 seconds on Lucifer's phone. Like, it's just magic crime solving there.
Yeah, I love that it's on Lucifer's phone too. Like, what? Also, why does Lucifer even have Uber on his phone? Like, what would he need it for?
When he gets left behind at a crime scene by Chloe.
Okay.
Right?
But that hasn't happened yet. So
Okay.
he just got this phone. Maybe it came preloaded with Uber from the department.
With the Uber driver's phone number that nobody gave to Chloe, but she somehow looked up right away. Yeah.
Yeah. She's that good.
She's very impressive.
Yeah, I missed it though. Like, why was this guy's car just abandoned near where the body was?
Because he freaked out.
Oh, okay.
Like, he freaked. I think that was the girl, like, jumped out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went a little further and then got out and found her dead and then, like, ran off without going back to his car.
And then he tells them about a guy that she had called on the phone, right? And
on his phone.
Yeah, on his phone.
Which they probably would have found anyway, because I assume they would have looked at her call log.
Yeah. So they bring him in, and Lucifer's kind of applying a lot of pressure to this guy. But Ella calls them. She has something. But then next they skip to... okay, so I got to hone in on something here because they go to Mom. She's tossing a burnt casserole in her recycling bin, not her rubbish bin. Mm-hmm. And she throws the whole dish in there. I was like, oh my God, that's like a Corningware. I was just screaming internally. I was like, lady, I can't believe you just threw a whole ass Corningware away into
She's very rich.
Bin. I know.
Does not know what money means. Do we remember how much cheese she bought for the cheesy noodles?
I know, a literal wagon. Oh my God. I can't imagine like how she must have left like whatever kitchen she used for that.
I am with you though. I was also disturbed. I'm like, hey, you can scrape that out. You don't have to throw away the dish. God.
Yeah, and like she probably cracked it when she threw it in too. Yeah. I was just like,
You can't even dive in and rescue it.
But Maze is watching her and she's very amused watching Mom be tormented on Earth. But she walks around the pool area picking up things, and she says that she's on sabbatical, so she's at home stuck with the kids. She calls them factories of mire.
Just fair.
That seems, from what I understand,
accurate.
True. I usually call my nieces and nephews disease bags because every time I see them, they are sick and make me sick. So, you know.
And I mean, judging by the state of her husband, the last time we saw him with the salami on his shirt and everything.
That he ate, yes. It was lunch.
Well, I don't understand because they have so much money. Why don't they have a nanny?
Yeah.
Or a chef? Or like, why is she looking after all of them when it's clearly not her skill set and she could clearly buy her way out of it?
Maybe she doesn't know yet.
She figured out the taming her husband with sex, but not the
hiring staff. I don't know why it disturbed me so much, but I'm like, why are you wearing like 5-inch heels by your pool deck? Like, you're gonna fall. That's not safe. It's not safe.
And then, speaking of not safe, did you see her apron? Her boobs were covered in char. So she really burnt that thing.
She did.
But like Maze is taunting her, but Mom turns it around and tells her, well, you know, even though I'm suffering here, I get to be close to my family. And she points out that Maze has no one because Maze has gone out on her own. She's no longer like at Lucifer's beck and call. She's like trying to find her way through the world.
She's cut off from hell where her, family is, or as close as she gets.
So in Ella's lab, she's got music playing and Lucifer starts to dance to it because he's ramping up his campaign to get Chloe to have fun because he's loving this distraction thing. He wants to share his newfound love for distraction. And she's got a lot to get distracted from, so he figures win-win, right? Ella reports to them that she found a organic hallucinogen in the victim's stomach, and that's what killed her. She was poisoned, but she says that it takes 90 minutes to kick in. So that clears the Uber driver, and she gives them the last number that the victim called, and it was the owner of a new restaurant, and it's someplace that Ella's always wanted to try since she came to LA. And so they head to his house, which is in a really nice neighborhood, and Lucifer drops that he's hired her a realtor to help her find a new place, and she's just like, what?
This is one of those things, though, that I do love about Lucifer is that he
generously,
it's weirdly
pushy.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
In like a way that is, of course, so Lucifer. Like, but then you stop and you think, aw, he was thinking about how she had all these things on the go and needed blah, blah, blah. So he's like, oh, this will distract me. I'll find this. And then she's like, yeah, like I can afford this place. Great.
But the guy that they've come to see comes out of the house with a bloody kitchen knife. And the intro plays after this point. I was like, wow, this played like really late into the episode.
I thought the same thing. It's like 25% of the way into the episode. Like I thought that we were already well on our way, and the pacing just threw me.
Yeah. So when it came up, I was like, oh, thought we've already been watching for a while now.
Commercial break.
But like, yeah, after the commercial break, he's like, oh, you're cops. Never mind. I'm just making sausages. He thought that they were his militant vegan neighbors, which sounds like such an LA thing. Militant vegan. That was one of our alternate titles I had written down. Militant vegans. But he's like describing to them his restaurant's concept. It's farm to table, and like his wife is there helping him make sausages, and all is well until Lucifer says, well, your girlfriend is dead. And his wife is like, is there any waitress you haven't slept with? And she throws a sausage at him and storms out. And at first it kind of seems like Lucifer's painted him in a bad light, but then he reveals that, yeah, he does sleep with all these waitresses.
His alibi.
No, I was with a different one.
Just the way that he's like, well, no, my alibi is not my wife. It's a different waitress. Like, holy cow, dude. This guy is not a good guy. But like Lucifer goes off on a tangent about rooftop gardening, and like Chloe's like has her moment of the episode. She's like, what is wrong with you? What's up with you? And she has these often, right? So she gets in his face. She's just like, what's going on? And I love that she offers like her help. Like, do you need to talk to someone? But he gets really uncomfortable. He goes to face chat with Maze, and I love this face chat conversation that he has, just because. And I think a lot of people like remember Maze's line when she screams. She's like, "I got my
get naked."
Because like at first she just, I kind of got my hands full, and you can kind of see someone walking around in the background while they're talking. But yeah, when she yells that later, it's so Maze.
Yes.
Like
Peak
the
Maze.
way that she nails down this character is just so amazing. Like even when they're like
Maze.
Yes. I see what you did there. But like when they make their wager, and he's like, well, you can't tie her up and pour liquor down her throat. She's like, less easy.
And I love that he clocked her on that right away.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah.
Never would have crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Lucifer knows.
They know each other so well. It's awesome. But the guy Davis gives them their next lead. It's the victim's roommate, Naomi. So next it goes to Linda's office, and Menadio's returning a book to her. He looks troubled, so being a therapist, she senses this and she invites him to talk. But it's so funny because he starts telling her that he has a physical problem. And this part of this aspect, this innocent aspect of Menadio's character is just, it never ceases to amuse me. He has no idea what he sounds like he's talking about, right?
And it's so good. Like I really like his character in this element, right? Because especially after like season 1, when he's just so like
tough guy,
it's like so over the top, like mean about everything, and like now you're getting to that like gooey inside center where like he has no idea what's going on. And
he's such an innocent babe in the woods, right?
Mm-hmm. Cosmos are yummy.
It's like, it's usually stress related and very common. It doesn't make you any less of a man. And that's when he's like, oh. But But
That's not what it is.
but she tells him to go have a cocktail, and that's how he ends up at Lux later. But so next we go to the apartment, and they meet the neighbor Lily, and she's letting them in. And so Chloe's like, they get into the apartment, and they're like, "Oh, what is that smell?" And Chloe's like, "That's the smell of death." And then they find the dead roommate on the floor, and I just thought it was so funny that she's like, "It's the smell of death. I'm gonna go check for a pulse."
Meanwhile, his like body is like mottled. It's obviously
she's like losing color, and she smells, and yet Chloe's like, "I better go check to make sure she's dead."
It's what she has to do. It's in the rules.
So does Lucifer really hate cats? Like, he goes on a whole big tirade about how much he hates cats. Is that...
Lucifer is a cat.
Know.
He's
Like
a
that-
cat.
He is a cat. So that's why he thinks he hates cats, but really it's only because he doesn't recognize that he is a cat.
Yeah, he saw the cat swiping something off the counter.
That's
Yeah.
him.
Just to see what it looks like when it falls.
Yeah, I feel like I wrote a fic about that at some point, actually, where it was a very obvious like comparison between him and cats, because it's like, you can say that you don't like them, but we all know what we know.
But this victim has the same stamp on her wrist as the first one, so that's a clue for them that they were at the same event when when they were poisoned. So next we go to Lux, and Lucifer's taking two women upstairs to his penthouse, and Chloe's such a nerd in this scene. It's so cute. She shows up, and she's like totally oblivious to what he's like about to do. She's just like talking like in scientific terms about Ella's lab report, and she's ready to work, and she looks haggard. Like her hair is all like, she's got flyaways everywhere, and she's only wearing a shirt, and she looks all scruffy. But the scene that I loved so much was Ella like, "Hi!" and she hug attacks her. Oh my god.
And she appears just out of nowhere, right?
Out of nowhere. This is, I think,
like, we're gonna go drink, and Ella's like, "I'm in," and everyone's
who are you?
from?
I'm Ella.
That's the Ella
And
effect.
she hugs her so tight you can hear Maze's leather crackling.
Yep. Yeah. Also,
And
I
the way
feel-
that Lucifer is like snickering because he knows that Maze is just like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And he went through the same thing too,
He's
right?
been there. He suffered the same way.
Yes. So he has to make her suffer the same way. I think too, this is such a, as much as Chloe is giving Lucifer crap for being on his phone and dealing with things via distraction, she is a workaholic. And so she's doing the working to avoid all of the thinking about other things going on in her life.
Yeah, because it's not even work hours, he points out,
No.
right? It's like, and I do like, though, that they give us a time, though, right? They're like after 6 on a school night, because like I was trying to follow the timeline of the day here.
Don't.
And
Don't do it.
Okay.
As Crystal and I have discovered, it never makes sense.
Plus, you're gonna get Tara started on like Trixie's status at home.
That's coming.
She's somewhere. She's at a different bar.
But basically, it works out that they're gonna go to a tiki bar. They're gonna have their girls' night out. So they go to, or they lure Chloe there by telling her, "Well, you want to find out what these two girls are doing, so you're gonna have to like put yourself in their shoes." So that's how they get her to go, even though in her mind she's still gonna be working. As evidenced by the way that she's like kind of a disaster in the way of a party girl. Like, she is not embracing her role at all. She's just like going around saying, "Hey, I'm LAPD. Have you seen these girls?" And she hasn't changed her look at all either. She still looks. She's got her hair all
Haggard.
messy.
She looks haggard.
Her oversized shirt untucked, because this is also not exactly the Chloe we're used to. It's clear that the inner turmoil is visible outwardly, but it's extra funny when you're comparing to the other ladies and their going out outfits, and she's just like hair everywhere, giant clothes, police badge.
Just totally manic.
Yeah.
she's like got papers and everything too with her.
Mm-hmm.
Maze's motive is she's trying to win her bet with Lucifer. She's gotta get Chloe to have fun, but Chloe doesn't want to drink, and she's like, I'm gonna just go home. And so like she's like ready to do that when Linda arrives. And I want to say that out of all of these people, like I thought Linda was the best one because of her line later. She tells her, "Oh, it's a girls' night out," and like they spar. Maze and Chloe spar a little bit, but after a while, like they finally get her to open up because Linda's like, "Oh, it's about bonding, so we're supposed to share." So she starts off by saying that she got through med school by being a phone sex operator.
Which
As you
I've
do.
forgotten, and I love it so much because it's like also it's aligned with her current work as well, right? Like I feel like it's just perfect for her skill set. And 1-800-Professor-Feelgood, even though it's the wrong number of digits and everything, so good. And Ella's, I would totally call that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was just like, the way that Chloe looks at her, and I was just like, wait, how did Ella become LAPD?
We don't ask these questions. The stealing cars doesn't come up on the background check. No one
Well,
ever
yeah.
caught her.
And you're not going to put that on your resume, right? So
No. At least not on the police resume.
I love how May's like, I was forged in the bowels of
Bowels
hell. And
of
everyone's just like, okay, whatever.
Good share.
And this is interesting share.
Yeah. And then Chloe's like, yeah, my life is falling apart and everything sucks. And they're like, oh my God.
She looked so sad.
And just the way that Maze comes in with, or things that require batteries.
Mhm.
And then Ella's just like, okay, this is so fun. Moving on.
Yay!
So next you go to Lux. Ameneteo's drinking his Cosmo, and Lucifer mocks him. And that's when he delivers his line, like, Cosmos are yummy. And fans quote that one so much, right?
And I'm surprised that Lucifer is still down in Lux because he was headed off with ladies. And like, I don't believe that he couldn't start that up again. He could have.
The mood was lost. Now he's thinking about things. Ugh.
Like lab reports. At this point, Lucifer asks him, why don't you just fly her back to hell? Because Ameneteo's on his case about, Dad's going to get mad when he finds out that you're not punishing her like you're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And Ameneteo loses it and he punches the bar saying he can't, but he doesn't like specifically say what he means by that. So Lucifer's like, what the heck is your problem? And he's like, well, you need to loosen up. So he's going to get him properly drunk, I guess.
I mean, Cosmos are just alcohol. Like they're not. there are girlier drinks out there.
What are they? I've never had one.
It's vodka and cranberry, and I want to say like a splash of orange liqueur or something.
Is that why he calls him Crantini later?
No, Crantini's different.
Different. Okay.
No splash of orange in the Crantini.
Great.
I used to
Kara's
work
like
a bar.
the resident bartender. Yeah.
There's a difference.
There is.
Okay. At the tiki bar, they've gotten Chloe well and good and drunk. They're singing karaoke on the stage, and they move back to the bar, and she starts doing imitations of Lucifer.
So good.
And this is only she's gonna do it again later, and it's another fan.
Drunk Chloe is one of my favorite Chloes, and drunk Lucifer impersonation Chloe is peak because she does not do the accent well.
No, she doesn't, and she's really bad at it.
Oh, Chloe.
But I don't like this about her, but I like that she says it. She's vulnerable in this point. She's like, I've never had friends like this. I've never had anyone. And she feels, it's nice to see her feeling so good about it. So I think that makes it even more sad later when she realizes what Maze is doing.
Yeah.
Right, because like this is a really legitimate problem for her. Like she is going through it. And so much of the show focuses on how Chloe can kind of like support Lucifer in his, emotional distress. But like she's got her own emotional distress too. And oftentimes it really is covered up with work. So like, I don't know. This episode
Remember
is kind
that
of meta.
time when my husband at the time shot a dude and then I got blamed for lying about it and he just gaslit me? Remember that? That was great. And then everybody in the whole department hated me. Oh, hashtag therapy. Lucifer's not the only one that should be going to see Linda. There should just be like open door policy of like everyone needs to talk to Linda a significant amount.
Now that you put it like that, I'm just like, why was Dan the one to pitch the divorce? Why wasn't it her first thought? Like, oh my God, we're done.
Because she doesn't have people. It's sad.
I mean, yeah, like she's literally saying here she doesn't have any other friends. Like Dan is her friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she has a weird relationship with her mom. Like this is not, and her dad died. Like there's a lot. I've written a lot about this too.
But Maze tell her that she's much more tolerable when she's drunk, but then she takes her picture secretly. Then Chloe walks over to a man because she notices something about him, and I love that the way that they're all like, "Oh my God, what is she doing?" No, because like he's not a very attractive guy. They think that she's going over there to hit on him. I love that Ella's like, "Does she wear contacts?"
Oh my God, their reactions are so funny. And they're all just talking over each other like, oh, abort Chloe. Don't do that.
Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, she's actually bringing him over. What?
Like this guy out of the whole place.
But then it all makes sense because she's just bringing him over because
she's still working.
She's still working. She sees a lead. That's what it is. But then this lady comes over and she's like, she's claiming her territory. This lady is the guy's girlfriend, so she calls Chloe a skank, and then Maze is just like, "Hey, you don't call my skank a skank."
Which is so Maze.
I love that energy.
Yeah,
like, I need more of that from Maze.
Yeah,
and the woman on IMDb, she's listed as psychotic woman, which is so apt because it's such an overreaction.
Yeah. It's like it's not like you caught them like making out or like doing it on the bar. Like
they're literally just talking.
I think Chloe's holding up the picture, right? Like nothing is happening.
But then again, from what we learn about this guy, this is probably not the first time.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my, which again, that you can probably do better, honey. Like you need a girls' night. Like go out.
And it's so nice that the girls are there to like and the way that each of the girls like kind of like pitches in is so perfect. Like Linda saying like, you know, clearly this woman is having some trust issues, or maybe she's just a raging bitch.
It's so Linda.
It's so and the way that she like her mannerisms when she does it, the way she tilts her head, maybe she's just a raging bitch. It's so good.
And then how she spends the entire bar fight underneath the bar, just like,
oh my God, what did I do?
She's like a little dog, right? Like she'll bark, but then she hides. But Ella's right in there, which I like too, because that's very Ella. Like, there's even an assist between Ella and Maze, where like Maze slams the guy down and Ella throws a glass of water in his face.
That was so random too.
I know.
I mean, I guess she thought that she's gonna wake him up, but he looked like he was already awake.
She just needed to have her moment. But then I don't even think we know yet that Ella has a bunch of brothers. But as soon as, I mean, obviously knowing that from later, it's like, yes, this is probably not her first scuffle.
So later at the station, Dan's like, whoa. But she brings him up to speed and she tells him that she's assigning him to go to the sex club, but with a partner. And he's like, oh God, no.
But that's what he gets for staying at the office till like 10 o'clock.
Where is their child? Who is watching their child?
Well, Chloe's getting in tiki bar fights and Dan's going to roving sex parties.
Oh, she's in somebody's office eating a cake because
probably.
Just wait here while Daddy goes on this sex club stakeout.
She's got her own setup in like an interrogation room where she's just like got a bed in the corner. It's like, oh, mommy and daddy are working tonight. Oh, well, what trouble can I get into?
Maybe I'll watch Hot Tub High School again.
Mm-hmm.
He meets Lucifer there, and
I also have to say that I love the whole, like, Dan, Chloe's like, well, you need to have somebody with you so you don't look like a cop. And he's like, I don't look like a cop. And you're like, buddy, like, obviously you look like a cop. Nobody looks like a cop more like than you look like a cop. And how that joke kind of carries.
Yeah,
obviously you're a cop.
So real talk though, does Dan look like a cop? I was like, I know he's a cop, right? So I was trying to think, like, if I just saw him walking down the street, what makes someone look like a cop?
I think it's probably a lot to do with their energy,
Mhm.
in addition to like the way that they're dressed.
Posturing. Like, he doesn't know how to slouch. And he's got like crisp hair.
I feel like they have like a general air of authority
Mhm.
because they know that they're law enforcement. They can do more than the ordinary person, so they carry themselves a little bit differently, maybe.
Yeah. But they haven't like gone far enough down the spectrum to where Lucifer is, where he's like, well, nobody can hurt me, so I'm just gonna. He's a cat. He's like, Dan is a bit of a, like, he's like a guard dog. He's like a guard dog. He's always on, like, slightly on alert, and Lucifer's just like,
does not care.
I'm gonna knock this thing off a table and nobody's gonna stop me, because.
So Lucifer doesn't like cats, but he likes watching cat videos apparently, because he's watching a cat video when Dan gets there, right?
I wondered about that. I don't know.
Lucifer mentions that his first place was a sex club. It was a little place called Eden. That is such a funny joke and so subtle too. But then they go in, Dan gets his wrist stamped, but Lucifer pays cash. He's like, no
No
you're
one
not
is
gonna stamp
stamping
me.
Ew.
But did you notice how crumpled his money was? I was like, whoa, was that like 5 takes in or something? It kind of seemed out of character for Lucifer to pull out like a crumpled wad of cash.
Was it crumpled or was it folded?
It was folded, and
like,
it was all
folded
crumpled
to be
up.
like discreet. But I like that he didn't get the stamp, because like he's above that.
So it's like a small little touch that adds like a tiny bit to his personality. But
well, because also he's not there for at this juncture. He's not there for the sex club aspect. He's just like, I won't be tainted by your.
I don't need this kind of thing.
No.
It's beneath him. But they continue the "you look like a cop" joke, and he's giving him crap about it. And then Dan's like, one last question: why is he here? And then they show us a Menadil.
That was so perfect.
But he's like, well, he's been a little anxious and he could use a night out. So it's kind of cute that he's like brought along his brother.
Well, because every girls' night needs to be accompanied by a boys' night, right?
Yes.
So this is their turn at that at the sex party.
But Dan's like, we need to keep this low key. And they cut to a minute. The white man's overbite. Oh god, it's so cringe.
I had to look that up. I didn't know what it was. They talk about it in When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is a Menadil at a party is like a nightmare, I think. Because he's having a good time and that's sweet, but like he doesn't have that like Lucifer aura at all.
He has no swag.
He's a big dork.
He is a giant, innocent dork. Remember, we've seen his idea of romance. And it's just a billowing white chiffon bed in the middle of the room, surrounded by fire. So why wouldn't a Menadil partying be like the worst kind of 21-year-old frat boy doing embarrassing things?
And not even 21-year-old frat boy, because he's out of, I don't know. So what does he say? He said, come cut a rug with your big bro. Like, like that was never cool.
No, never. And the mix of like, cut a rug, like what century are you in?
And with your big
Menadil, your big bro. The fact that Lucifer doesn't just leave him there at that moment says something about Lucifer, I think, because he's just like,
he's He's got a brotherly instinct in him.
Yes. It's
I
there.
think he would leave if he could, but like he needs to stop it, right?
It's
He's
true.
like, I can't let this go on.
He can't be associated with this. Like, no, they saw him come in with his guy, so he's got to be like,
Rein him in. But so Dan spots some drinks at the bar that have the dry ice, and I think Ella had mentioned that was in the victim's stomach too, so that was like a clue.
it caused damage in the stomach.
Yeah, so they go up to the bartender and he runs, and oh my god, Lucifer catches him. He like puts him up on the wall, and I was kind of surprised that Dan's not like, whoa, 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 what are you doing?
Do you even
kinda
lift,
looked
bro? Like, surprising strength.
They catch him, and Dan asks him, "Why'd you run?" He's like, "Well, obviously,
You're obviously a cop.
Lucifer snickering nearby. Oh god, that was so funny. I love that he just tells him, "Shut up." This is the beginnings of the bromance.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like the bartender. He wasn't poisoning the girls because he was busy poisoning the men with other things. So like I like that was like a nice little side crime that they're just like, oh, okay.
But he leads them to Yuri. He tells him that he was there with 3 girls, and so they leave and because they got to go chase down this lead. And then when they're on their way out, Amenadio has passed out in a chair, and he gets him up and he spills his drink all over Dan.
Rise and shine, Crantini. Time to go.
And then he remembers that, oh my god, I have a phone now. I can video this. And he says, douche cam.
It never gets old. Like,
No.
it cracks me up every time. And I must say, there is something very delightful about watching Lucifer figure out all the things on the phone. Where he's just like, ooh, I can do this and I can do this. I can watch cat videos and I can take douche cam videos. Ooh.
So back at the station, Dan and Chloe, they're like, "Oh, what happened to you?" Like, and
I like
earlier,
how this is like a parallel, scene where
earlier
like,
I was like, "Oh, what happened to you?" Now it's the other way around. But this is the part where she hears Lucifer laughing, and she looks over his shoulder and she sees a drunk photo of herself, which I want to point out looked different from the photo that we saw her take. Continuity. But yeah, so she's hurt, genuinely hurt by this.
Mhm.
I feel hurt for her. Like
it is
like
upsetting.
She looks devastated. And like and when you think about, like, we know from her backstory, like one of like the seminal events in her life was the paparazzi taking pictures of her in really vulnerable moments.
Yeah.
And then Maze takes a picture of her in her vulnerable moment and gets her tragic drunk face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I hurt for her.
It's a very, when you stop to think about it, I mean, as a scene, it happens really quickly, but then when you stop to think about it later, you're like, oh, this is devastating. Poor Chloe.
Because she's already down.
No
she has no friends. She's going through it.
Yeah.
She had like an hour of happiness.
Plus a blackout half hour.
Plus a blackout.
I forgot to write that down. Like she has this precise moment of block of time that she doesn't remember.
I would like to say is really early in the evening.
Yeah, what was the time she gave?
It's 8:47 to 9:17, and this is when she's blackout drunk. And I'm like,
yeah, but she sobers up immediately.
Yeah,
but then like she IDs the guy, and she's back at the precinct like half an hour later. It's like she scheduled her blackout drunkenness for like maximum efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
This half hour.
And Dan being like, only you would know the exact minutes that you're missing.
Chloe takes his phone. She gives a finger to the photo and to the phone and takes the photo and sends it to Maze with tribal salute because she's so betrayed. You know this is going to go right over Maze's head. It's like, oh, really? That's our salute? Good.
And right over Lucifer's too, right? Because he storms out and he says to Dan, what did you say to her?
Yeah.
So I don't remember. How did they find Yuri? Because he's just parked in an alley somewhere.
The bartender said that he remembered his name, I think, and then they looked at
but how did they find where he was?
Credit card
found. the cell number, and they tracked his cell phone.
Okay.
I think.
But they go to
Stop
question
thinking.
I never pay attention to the cases. Like, they could say anything and I would just go along with it. The only reason I paid attention for this one was so that I wouldn't say something stupid here.
We say a lot of stupid stuff on here. That's like standard. Okay, so they find him at his car. Lucifer opens it because he's like groaning and like flailing at the window or something. So he opens the door and the guy barfs right on his shoes.
The Italian leather.
And he explains that Crystal promised me newbies, and I just want to note that I promised no such thing.
No. Nor would you.
I'm not involved in this crime at all.
I'd forgotten that her name was Crystal, so when she said that, I was like, oh no. What's Crystal been doing?
What have you been doing, Crystal?
Trafficking roommates.
It all makes sense now.
I'm so bad. But yeah, so he says he paid $5,000 for each girl, but it became clear to him that they didn't know that that's why they're. So that gotta give some credit to Yuri that he was just like, I didn't know, and so he doesn't feel that that's right, and so and he got cheated out of his money. So, but he says that they drank their drinks and left, and then so he finished whatever was left of one of the drinks. So that's why he was sick, because he drank the poison too.
But not very much.
But he shows them a photo of the girl Crystal because they know that it's not a real name. The bartender had told them, none of them use their real names. So they recognize her, and it's the neighbor, Lily. So
wearing a bad blonde wig.
It was really bad. It was on her so terribly.
So bad.
So they go back to the apartment building and they find her packing up because she's leaving LA. And Lucifer like gives her such a dressing down. He's like, I guess he found her on Facebook and went through her feed and everything.
Which, like, when Lucifer says that he just discovered Facebook, I'm like, oh, this is so cursed. Lucifer does not need Facebook.
But yeah, like he like highlights her struggles in LA, and she manages to get Chloe, and I guess she had that box cutter in her hand. Although I was wondering, like, why are you holding a box cutter?
Why are you box cutting when you're
packing? Nitpickle. Stop it, Tara. You told me to stop it. You stop it too.
She needed it for the plot.
Maybe she packed up something, forgot what was in it, and she opened it up again. There you go.
Just as they came in. Oh, maybe she was using the box cutter to cut the packing tape.
Maybe. Okay.
Plot hole stitched up.
With packing tape.
Packing tape. Awkwardly. Yeah. A box is still going to fall apart. No box cutter needed.
She tells them that she just thought it was an organic roofie. And so she was just trying to loosen them up so that she could sell them to this guy Yuri. This lady, oh my God. I didn't mean to kill him. I was just trafficking them.
That's all. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
I was just trying to make a little cash.
Uh-huh.
I was supposed to have made it by now. So I guess this is what you resort to after your acting career doesn't take off.
The cost of living is very high.
But Lucifer's phone rings, and that's enough of a distraction for Chloe to get the better of her. She starts just beating on her with a rolled up yoga mat.
Which I love for her.
Yes.
Like, she needed that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was therapy.
And it's also
her.
so, because like Chloe is always the one who's like stopping Lucifer from overreacting or for going too far. And she's just like
letting all her rage out.
Special place in hell. And Lucifer's like, she's right. I love.
And then in the middle of her trying to handcuff her, Lucifer's like, "Hey, you can take this apartment.
This one has a better view."
The comedic timing in this episode was so good.
Yeah.
So the way that they wrote it and the timing and everything, oh my God, it's chef's kiss. Very good.
But not the chef that's making artisanal sausages and sleeping with all the waitresses. That chef's kiss means very little.
At her desk, Chloe is sitting and thinking when Maze comes in and sits in her chair, and she's like, "You're not mad, are you?" Because, like I said, just like Chloe's picture is gonna go right over her head. This is nothing to Maze. It's just like standard. But Chloe's like, she's still hurt, and Maze is like, "Well, I wasn't all faking, I wouldn't just kick anybody's ass for anyone." And then she admits that actually she would.
But that she doesn't want to kill Chloe anymore. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, that's a real
Progress.
step. You should move in with me and my child.
Yeah. So Maze reveals that she's actually there to seal the deal on their becoming roommates, because I guess Lucifer's.
Oh my god.
Maybe Lucifer has mentioned that she found an apartment, but
no, they decided on it during it. She says
no, but like they find the apartment after they agree, right? So I guess they had said that they were going to be roommates, and then after that, Lucifer was like, "Hey, take this one."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was his idea in the last scene, right? He says, "Take this apartment."
Yeah. But she argues that they're a really good fit because she's got money, she likes Trixie, and Chloe dresses like crap, so she won't steal her clothes.
We did see Chloe dressed like crap a lot in this episode. Poor
and
Chloe.
She's going to keep doing it too.
Yep. Sensible brown shoes.
I will never get over her outfit in quintessential Decker Star. I just...
Mm-hmm.
Why?
It was like that old 80s like stewardess look.
Yeah. But then every once in a while, especially when she has to do fancy, she always pulls off fancy.
It's like she knows how to dress up from like her Hollywood days or something, right? Like she knows the formal event. It's the day-to-day that sometimes she can't handle.
No. She's like, she did not get the correct costuming for detective. And so she swings wildly between like appropriate and disheveled and God knows.
She looks really good in STD dresses too. So
she does.
I do like that the missing half hour came back.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a nice tie-in.
That was.
And the look at the like, this is what I did. Oh my God. Yeah.
But I mean, come on, it's gonna work out. I mean, personal bodyguard. Yeah. That's security right there.
Somebody to train your kid to use knives. I mean, it's great. It's fantastic.
Maybe someone can watch your kid now while you're at your bar fights and your husband's at his sex parties.
I mean, it's good. It's good to have that built-in babysitter. Though I'm pretty sure there are still going to be times when Maze, Chloe, and Dan will all be unaccounted for, and we're like, where is she? She's 9.
So at the penthouse, Lucifer can't believe that they're going to be roommates, and he's like protesting. He's like, "No, because then you're going to team up on me." And then he's like, "Well, and you might have sex with her before I do."
And I love how horrified he is, and then inspired.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Lucifer experience.
I'm going to leave the rest of this to Tara, because Tara has the whole thing with the Lucifer pouring drinks. She wants to
thought of you.
Yep. And it is a major thing, and it goes through the entire series, is that it means something when Lucifer pours a drink for somebody. And so because this was mentioned earlier in her conversation with Linda or something, at some point it says, well, he's not pouring any drinks for you.
Chloe says it, and I thought, Chloe sees. Chloe's aware of these things.
Yeah, Chloe would notice, right? Like and of course he's always poured drinks for Chloe. It's kind of a dig. It's a little mean. So then Maze decides that she doesn't want the convertible as the prize anymore, and he's like, well, what do you want? And she's like, she says, I want a drink. And he says, oh, well, pick a bottle and bring 2 glasses. And she's like, no, I want you to pour me a drink. And you can see on his face, he's like, this will change things.
Even he toasts in newly defined relationships, right? Like he knows.
He knows. And so they drink, but they do not finish their drink. which always bugs me. Like, what? It's right. You didn't even finish sitting there.
Well,
How much is?
Amenadiel arrives. He's bumbling into the penthouse.
Oh, Amenadiel. Poor Amenadiel.
But like Maze is like, okay, I'm gonna go. Why does she go out on the balcony, like where the pool is?
I think she doesn't want to. She's avoiding Amenadiel or something.
Oh, okay.
Is she actively avoiding him, or?
Well, they've had their like, we're not doing any, like, this is a mutual decision. We need space. So I think it's still tied to that. She's like, I don't, because really at this point, I think, at least for me when I was watching it, I remember thinking like eventually things they'd fix, because they're like, space is not the same as like, we're never going to get together again. They don't, but like I think it was still just that awkward, newly defined relationships.
Or maybe Maze just has like a rope ladder going off the balcony. And
maybe. Maybe she just wants to sit in the hot tub with her drink.
She just doesn't want to deal with Amenadiel's hangover.
I wouldn't want to deal with Amenadiel's hangover. It's grim.
Lucifer is groaning on the couch, and he tells him that he brings back the old thing. He's like, God doesn't forgive, so what are you doing? He's like basically telling him you're playing with fire. And then once Lucifer reveals that the deal that he had made was for Chloe's life, he's even more alarmed. And he's like, well, what if he doesn't feel like what punishment you're giving her is enough? And he takes her back.
Well, and I think the selfishness happening here with Amenadiel is that Amenadiel thinks that him losing his powers and his wings and all that is a punishment for many things, but maybe also related to the mom not going back thing. So there is a bit of a angle. And that's also what mom kind of used to get Amenadiel on her side, is like, oh, your father and his unforgiving, so.
Because I think it like there is an aspect of selfishness from Amenadiel, but also like of all of his theories, like this is the one that makes the most sense to me, right? Like if you agree to this exchange and then you don't come through with your side, God's not going to come through with his side. So like it's the least crazy thing that Amenadiel said.
Yeah. Except that they're all basing it on Lucifer's assumption of what Dad actually wanted, whether or not that was true or not, and which it's Lucifer's assumption, which we should know by now is probably not accurate.
Right, no words were exchanged. This is all based on like just seeing herself.
Yeah, and Lucifer's own personal issues, which are like trust and abandonment and all these, punishment, all these things. He's thinking like, well, this is what he must want from me, when really it could be like, hey, I thought you and your mom should spend some time together. Like we don't know, which we'll soon get to next episode. We start to, see what happens when people make assumptions about what Dad wants or doesn't want.
The last scene is Chloe driving in the car. She's on the phone with the guy who owns the apartment, and he's like, well, the apartment's yours. Just come drop off a deposit. And she's really happy because now things are finally looking up, right? But then she gets hit by another car. So, and that's where
which is a
the end.
Good cliffhanger.
Oh, so good. I was so glad I didn't have to wait.
All right, let's get to our rewatch checklist. Couch watch, we think that it's the same couch that's been consistently per season for this season. No updates to Devil Face. The title line was said by Lucifer when they were at Lux, and he's trying to convince Chloe that she needs to go on a girls' night out with her lady.
No, it's said in Linda's office. Oh, not our title. Yes, the show title.
Yeah, the show title. No update to Chest Hair Watch because he was fully clothed the whole time.
Though I did like the purple shirt that he wears in Linda's.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Like it was I was like, ooh, purple and black. You don't see that often. It's like Crystal's hair right now.
It's
like a pink. Runner-up titles. I had Damn It, Leroy, Militant Vegans, Hipster Infidelity, White Man's Overbite, and Douche Cam. Yeah. I think Sex Words with Friends was the clear winner.
But lots of good potential.
Pickle Watch. I saw no pickles.
No pickles, but definitely some knit pickles.
LuciTunes. Oh my god, I love all the songs in this episode. This one was really well done. It's got Jungle Youth by Young the Giant. That is during the opening scene when they're finding the body. There's Coyotes by Wild Bell. That's when Maze and Mum are talking. I didn't like Bust a Move. This one's by Young MC. That was when Ella's in her lab. I don't like that song. There's Time for Flight by Baby Alpaca. That's when everybody meets up at Lux when she hug attacks her. Then there's Keep It Cool by Private Parties. There's That Thing You Do by Elam. That's for the tiki bar fight. All the bar fights in this show are really good.
All the times we have drunk Chloe are good.
And then Knocking on the Wrong Door by X-Ray Dog. That one's in the sex club. But yeah, really good songs. Even the transition songs are really good. They're all catchy. Okay, the good, the bad, and the crispy. My good was Ella's hug attack. Just the whole sequence was really good.
I think my good is Chloe's sort of moment with him where she's like, hey, something's going on with you. Like, do you want to talk? Because it's so Chloe. Like, even when she has all this crap going on, she's still like, do you need a friend? Because she is a good friend to him, whether or not, like, even though she doesn't have a lot of friends experience. Poor Chloe.
Yeah. That she'd be willing to like address everything in the middle of a suspect interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
Patio. Well, he makes artisanal sausage.
Yeah.
She's like, now's the time. Well, my good was the bar fight. Like, I just felt like everybody was doing exactly what they needed to be in their character, like still having Chloe's back. Like, I just love to see the girls together because it's such an ensemble cast, and yet they're often, all in their separate scenes. So I loved having them together.
They're so good. I also feel like this is one of those moments, like this is where we're really, I've been talking about it a lot this season, but the catalysts that bring the whole cast together rather than it just being a show about Lucifer. There's all these other relationships that as the show goes on are going to be more and more important and more connected. And I think this is where they finally start to really let those things gel without being as worried that if you take the focus away from Lucifer for a bit, it's going to, disrupt things. And in my mind made things a lot better because you care about all the relationships, not just one or two.
And I mean, I love that this is the start of Ella and Maze because I've always loved the Ella and Maze interactions in this show.
And that they team up so well.
Yeah, it's so quickly. Like they just bond immediately. It's just it's cute. Even though like when they were drinking earlier.
Yes, we needed an Ella so badly. And then when she came, it just made so many good things happen for the show, I think.
Okay, my bad is like not technically a bad. It's like mine was like Amenadiel's his dance. It's bad, but it's hilarious bad.
Yeah. It's I think Yuri's accent is my bad.
Oh, good one. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
My bad was that I didn't feel like I got catharsis for Chloe. Like, she was so sad and she was so much going on, and like the girls' night just did not fix it the way that I would have liked to see. I don't know, some kind of resolution or like coming together of her and Maze more than just Maze
stealing your donut.
That they live together now. Yeah, stealing your donut.
That's extra horrible for you.
Donuts. It is. It hurt. It was like dagger.
Crispy. Mine is Linda's raging bitch line. Just the delivery is so perfect. It's very good.
I feel like my crispy is the bar fight, just because everything about it is so perfectly choreographed and in character and wonderful. Yeah.
Well, my crispy was the foundation that this set, because we need to have the characters like meet at some point so that then they can have all of the future interactions that I love so much. So like, I feel like Lady Parts walked so that Blue Balls could run.
That's a good line.
I just had a moment where I remembered something that I loved, and I can't. It has skipped through my mind, but maybe it'll come back to me as we go. Because there was another moment that I really. Oh, I remember it. It was when. It was the moment when Ella says, "Do you ever feel like God is talking to you?" And Maze is like, "No." And Ella's just like, "Oh,
Okay. Okay.
And it just, every time, it just cracks me up. Do you ever feel like, no.
Because they're so different, but they fit together
I
in all the
know.
right ways.
I know.
And
amazing.
it's so cute too, because Ella has no idea what she's asking.
Yeah.
Really, truly, in the way
Yeah.
that Maze understands it, right?
Yeah. Literally never.
Oh.
Aw.
Why are you gonna bring that season 6 gripe into it? Stab
Season
you.
6.
I don't know a season 6. Do you know a season 6?
Mm-mm.
Didn't happen. No.
Sorry, I'm losing it. Okay, we're gonna take a quick quiz and then quick break, and then we're gonna come back, and Donuts and Tara are gonna face off in our Lucy quiz.
Scary.
I forgot there was a quiz again, though. It's like it's a pop quiz to me every time.
All right, so the way this works is kind of like on a radio show. I will ask the question. If you know the answer first, you say your name, and then if you get it correct, then you get the point. And if you get it wrong, the other person can answer, and then they can steal the point. So, got it?
Got it.
All right. Question 1: which wrist is the girls' night club stamp on?
Donuts. It's her right wrist, right?
Yes, it's her.
Because
right
I thought
wrist.
it was so weird how her hand was just sticking out of the body bag as she walked by. So like, I have to
Make sure you check this before I'm trucked away.
This is plot relevant. Subtle. The show is subtle.
What substance did Ella find in the victim's stomach that
Tara.
caused
Mandrake.
Mandrake? There you go. Okay, we're tied 1-1. Let me find one that's a little bit. Okay, question 3: what was Linda's phone sex name?
Mandarin. Or sorry, no, Donuts. Cut all that out.
Man, Stone.
Clearly, I'm not meant for like a buzzer show.
Grantini.
Like, just say something.
I will let you answer that.
Because I earned it.
Because you already said it once in the episode. So.
I know, because I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you edit that, Crystal. I'm so sorry. But it is 1-800-Professor Feelgood.
Yes,
Which-
very good.
It like sticks in my mind now because I had completely forgotten that part of her backstory, and I think it's just so beautiful.
All right, my next 3 are pretty hard, so get ready.
Oh, God.
Question 4: the guy Davis, the restaurant guy, what is the name of his restaurant?
Oh, Donuts. Ellipses.
Oh, very good.
Nice.
Tara, how did you know?
Sorry, I totally blanked on that one.
All right, what am I on? 5. Question 5: what book did Amenadiel
Tara.
return to Linda? Yeah.
Therapeutic Truth.
Ooh, very good.
Good one.
When in the write-up you said returns a book, I was like, she's going to ask the title of that book.
Cheating! You're cheating! She's mentalizing my agenda.
No, it's good. It's like, don't work harder, work smarter. Like, if you just know what Crystal's going to ask.
All right, last question. What movie was Ella watching when she realized she had to move to LA?
Ooh, Donuts, Chinatown.
Oh,
Yes.
very good.
Because they reference it later. And I was
Yes.
like, I've never seen this movie. I feel like I need to.
It would not make me want to move to LA.
What is the reference?
The Noir episode, right? Like the Trixie. What do they say? It's like Trixie. There's a quote.
Oh,
Tara,
help
me,
I
you know
don't, I
this.
don't remember this.
I can't.
Maybe it's because I just don't like that episode.
I can't remember the quote, but yeah, they do. But also, like, I have seen Chinatown, and it would not make me want to move to LA. It would make me want to never move to LA.
It's Jack Nicholson, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like the thing that Lucifer says to Trixie with weird accent is from that movie, but I don't get it because I haven't seen that movie. And I thought that, I don't know if this is too spoilerly, but I thought that Ray prompted Ella to move to LA. Not.
She has multiple reasons. She stole cars. Okay. She's not a reliable narrator, much like everybody else in the show. You can't say that your ghost best friend sent you to LA, so you have to come up with a more palatable thing, which should have been it should have been a warning, because like nobody moves to LA because of like a movie like Chinatown where it's like, this place is not safe. I will die here.
She wanted to go for all the bad boys.
Absolutely.
She's got to catch all those bad guys.
Yeah. And steal their cars. It's like Pokemon.
All right, miscellaneous news. By the time this episode comes out, we'll be 1 month out from the premiere of CIA. So I'm on season 2 of FBI. I'm not going to make it. I'm trying to watch so I have like all the background context to this spinoff, but I don't know if it's going to be necessary. I'm assuming they're going to make it stand alone on its own, where you can just watch CIA. But yeah, it's got a very different vibe. But the trailer. Did you go watch the trailer, Tara?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Did you watch it, Donuts?
I did. It's the one where like Tom Ellis is antithetical to everything Lucifer, right? He's like justifying lying and that kind of thing.
Yeah, there were a lot of elements to Lucifer in it, right? I felt like they were like giving it a subtle nod in that little trailer. I like that. I don't know if they're just trying to like bring in all the Lucifer people. Like, hey, he's still here. He's still British. But yeah, looking forward to that. Any last thoughts?
I'm so excited about the next episode.
Yeah, the next string.
Next
of
two. Yeah, there's the whole next.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when Crystal and I were talking about what episode to do, my first reaction was like, well, in season 2, like I love that entire like middle string. Like honestly, Lady Parts did not immediately come to mind, but then when I thought, oh, it's the girls getting together, I was like, oh, well, that would be fun to get together.
Girls' night.
Well, I mean, we really want to thank you for joining us today. Donuts.
Also, you came to an episode where there was a donut. So that's right. Appropriate.
Which made steals.
Yes.
So yeah, exactly. I think it was meant to be.
Yeah. It did look like a good donut, though.
It did.
Wasn't it like pink frosting?
Yes, but it also had it had a lemon or something.
That's Donuts' profile picture. So pink
profile picture. Yeah.
That's
like,
awesome.
It's like, do you ever feel like God's telling you something?
No.
Oh, that was nicely executed. Very good. 2 thumbs up. All right, so if you are enjoying Rom-Com Detectives, please be sure to take a minute to leave us a rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. For our question of the week, leave us a comment on Spotify, YouTube, or Reddit and tell us whether you have 3 girlfriends to call at any time to go out for a drink. If you'd like to join additional conversations about Lucifer, you can visit the Lucifer subreddit at reddit.com/r/Lucifer. To contact me and Tara, email us at host@romcomdetectives.com. You can follow us on Instagram, Threads, or Blue Sky at romcomdetectives, or leave a voicemail or text message at 1-650-733-XOXO or 9696. This episode of Rom-Com Detectives was recorded on January 17, 2026. Rom-Com Detectives Lucifer Unit is co-hosted by Crystal Watanabe and Tara Avery and is produced by Pico's House. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you guys next time for our breakdown of Weaponizer.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye, Donuts.
Bye.